This is the MTPredictor weekly update for September 25th. So we've got the Dow Mini here that we've been following, and you can see our TS3 sell signal back here in wave 4. The wave 5 target is right here, just below our decision point support. Now we've got a buy signal here. You see the futures have opened, trading at 10,747 at the moment, off this DP support. Now this DP buy signal is on our red STF, meaning this is not a standard trade setup. This is not one that we would take. We'd stick with the short signal here, but we know we've got support here, expecting a bounce. The G20 had that big meeting this weekend. I guess the rumors out of that were that they're preparing for an orderly Greece default. Okay, evidently sometime in October, early November, and also recapitalizing banks ahead of this, and preparing, I guess, monies to prevent this from spreading. So we'll see. Monday should be, or tomorrow should be, very interesting trading wise. You can see that the at the moment the futures have bounced. So we got that signal on Friday. Again, we knew this support ahead of time. It was off the decision point support off this B swing here. But there's a signal. No high volume spike here, telling us that as market was selling off, that buyers were stepping in. But we do have a blue candle there. That's our telling us that buyers on Friday were overcoming sellers. So so we'll see. Again, to the downside here, you still have the wave 5 target. The target for the TS3 sell is down here at 10,265. If we did want to put the analysis on the buy signal, if you want to know where the next resistance is, it'll be around 11,600 here. Alright, so we'll continue to watch that. Expect a pretty wild day on Monday. The news, actually, we got some pretty good news each day this week, I think. New home sales Monday, consumer confidence on Tuesday, durable goods I think on Wednesday, GDP and jobless claims will be a biggie on Thursday. Friday, I think you got Chicago PMI, consumer sentiment, some other stuff. So we'll see. This week should be an interesting week. Let's take a look at the S&P on the weekly chart here. Again, doing a little analysis on the wave 3 down. We're into that wave 4. If I project up wave 4 here, 2 clicks to give me that resistance area, you see where we are there on the weekly chart. The STF is still strong, showing strength to the downside here. We did get a high volume spike on Thursday on that move up, telling us that there was basically professional selling into that rally on Thursday, and of course we tanked off on Friday. Let's take a look at Goldman. Did lead us lower as we took out that DP support right here. We've completed this little ABC pattern, have some ABC support there. Again, we closed below that $100 area. Again, that was our signal that the banks were going to be leading us lower. Those banking index again made a new low last week before finding some support there. Again, here's your next major support there. Let's take a look at gold and silver here. Very interesting patterns. So here's gold. Had a pullback, sell-off into back into wave 4 here, into our decision point support off this little swing here, and we're now closed below the 50-day moving average, the red line here, above the 200-day. As we can see, these have been very good buying opportunities in the past, going way back. You go back several years to see this. So let me pull this back over here. So we'll see. We got a high volume spike here telling us that buyers potentially stepping in. Of course, we got a blue buyers bar telling buyers are overcoming sellers. We'll see what we get on Monday here. If we get an inside day tomorrow in gold, I know it's down a little bit at the moment on the futures. But if this support holds and they don't take out this low, especially if we get another blue buyers bar, then this should hold that support and we should get a move off. If we get a close below this decision point wave 4 support area in gold, and that low then gets taken out at some point, then we're probably going to potentially test the well, let's just take a look at this DP where this comes in. This is we'll test the 200-day first. At the moment it's sitting around 1530 area, but that will probably continue to rise as we move along here. So look for that, and then below the 200-day this will be support. If this gets taken out, then that's going to be a whole different ball game, because this 200-day has not gotten taken out. You can go back several years, so so we'll keep an eye on that. But right now we're in support. Got a high volume spike. We'll see if that holds. And again, this can be used if you're trading silver, though. We'll look at silver. This silver, we had our DP sell signal in this wave 2 or B area. Since we had a significant wave 5 high back here, the potential is for this major DP support down here, but for the wave 3 target. We're into this second level DP. This target was hit. We're into that second level DP support off of this swing back here, and your next supports the typical wave 3 down, which is going to be around $21, and your DP support will be above that around $23.50. Okay, so if this gives way, we do have a high volume spike here in silver, so we'll see if we get an inside candle on Monday there. Let's take a look at oil. Oil hit its DP support here off the wave B swing on the TS3 sell signal. The actual target's around 74. There it is, 74.61 there. But we could expect a bounce here because we did hit this DP support. So again, if you're playing this to the short side, whatever vehicle you're using, that 88.20 can be the stop there, break-even stop there. And then, of course, as gold is sold off, the dollar has been bid up, getting close to the typical wave 3 resistance. Again, that was around that $79 area or 79 area. And we get up there, then we should expect probably a correction into well, I guess this will be wave 3 into wave 4, which is going to be back down here, and then we can project our wave 5 targets. Get a lot of targets on here. Need to clean this up a bit, but anyway, so a lot of news coming out this week. The G20 meeting over the weekend should make things pretty volatile heading into tomorrow, and we'll see how things play out from here. So you can see the futures here, again trading up off the DP support, and that buy signal, though that's not a signal that will switch to the long side here. There is the target for it, or the next resistance, but the STF is still red, meaning short trades only. Alright, we'll wrap it up there, and we'll look at things again next week. Have a good trading week, all.